Archangel Michael says, "This is about the clothing you are wearing. A group of people is talking about your attire right now, and what they're saying will amaze you. This isn't a coincidence that you found this message while wearing exactly what you have on. The divine has guided you here because your clothing carries a spiritual energy that needs to be revealed to you. What you're wearing is broadcasting a message to the universe, and it's time you understood what it's saying. This revelation will open your eyes to a hidden language you've been speaking all along. The clothes on your body right now aren't just fabric and thread. They hold energetic imprints that shape your spiritual journey in ways you've never realized. What you're about to discover about your attire will transform how you see not just your wardrobe, but your entire soul path. Take a deep breath, because the truth about what you're wearing carries power to shift your entire vibration. Your clothing choices have been guided by your higher self, sending signals you weren't consciously aware of. The colors, textures, and styles you're drawn to contain codes to your spiritual gifts. This revelation will make you see your closet as a sacred space. Your spirit knows the truth about what you're wearing, and the timing of this message couldn't be more perfect. The universe has aligned everything to help you understand the divine language of your clothing. If you're ready to receive this insight about your attire, type Amen now, and prepare your heart to unlock this hidden knowledge. Let the awareness flow through you and anchor your understanding of how your clothing speaks your soul's truth. Archangel Michael whispers, "The fabric touching your skin carries memories and intentions that your conscious mind hasn't fully grasped. There's something profound about what you're wearing that spiritual guides have noticed and are discussing. They see how your clothing choices reflect inner battles, victories, and soul contracts. The weight of misunderstanding these choices has limited your spiritual expression. You've been selecting clothes based on what feels right, without knowing why certain colors and styles call to you at specific times. But the divine realm sees the patterns, recognizing how your attire shifts with your spiritual growth. This isn't about fashion or trends. It's about how fabric becomes a physical manifestation of your energetic state. The time has come for you to consciously understand what your spiritual team has always seen in your wardrobe. Like this video to align with the true vibration of what you're wearing right now. You're stepping into conscious creation through your clothing choices. Let this moment ground you in awareness of how your attire affects your energy field. The E. Clothing you've chosen today isn't random. It's a physical expression of your current spiritual frequency. Embrace this understanding that's been waiting to reach you. The spiritual guides have seen something profound in your clothing that you've been unable to fully perceive. Your attire carries energy signatures tied to past lives, soul lessons, and divine protection. The colors you're drawn to aren't random preferences, but soul-level communications. You've felt the subtle differences in how certain clothes make you feel, but didn't understand the full spiritual mechanism at work. Now everything is aligning for you to see clearly. What you wear is ready to be understood as the sacred expression it truly is. This revelation about your clothing will shift your understanding of how energy works through physical objects. Your wardrobe isn't just about covering your body. It's a collection of energy tools you've been intuitively using. The spiritual realm recognizes these choices as prayers made visible, intentions given form, and soul qualities made tangible through color and texture. Archangel Michael says, "Do not underestimate the power of what covers your physical form, for it speaks your truth when words cannot." The limited understanding of your clothing's energy has kept you from fully utilizing its spiritual potential. This moment is your awakening to conscious dressing. Type 777 to receive the clarity and wisdom about clothing's spiritual language. This number sequence opens the channel for divine understanding to flow, helping you see beyond fabric to the energy your clothing carries. If you wish to express your support for this clothing revelation, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange and returns amplified clothing wisdom tenfold. The universe is opening your eyes to a language you've been speaking unconsciously. This is your moment of divine recognition through fabric and form. The spiritual guides have watched and waited, hoping for the right time to help you understand what your clothing reveals about your soul. They've seen you select certain colors during spiritual growth periods, choose specific fabrics during healing phases, and wear particular styles when stepping into new soul missions. The divine has spoken, and the time for conscious dressing has arrived. Your clothing choices aren't just personal preferences, they're sacred expressions of your spiritual journey. You felt the subtle energy difference between outfits, haven't you? That's because your intuition has been trying to guide your choices all along. You're more spiritually aligned in your dressing than you know, and this understanding will only strengthen your connection to divine guidance. Type 11. To affirm your readiness to understand the spiritual language of color and form in your wardrobe. You are protected and supported by Archangel Michael as you awaken to this knowledge. The colors you're wearing right now are broadcasting specific frequencies that affect your energy field and those around you. Blues connect to throat chakra expression and divine truth. Reds ground you in life force energy and courage. Whites create space for new beginnings and spiritual clarity. The style of your clothing, whether flowing or structured, loose or fitted, reveals your soul's current needs for either freedom or containment, expansion or focus. Your spiritual guides have noticed how these choices align with your life lessons, often before you're consciously aware of them. The angels have been guiding your hand in the closet more than you realize, helping you select what your energy needs, not just what your eyes prefer. Your clothing has been a form of energetic medicine all along. Archangel Michael says, your clothing speaks the truth of your energy when your words cannot. This moment of understanding is like a veil lifting from your eyes, revealing the spiritual language you've been speaking through fabric. It's time to consciously recognize the divine dialogue in your dressing. Type Amen to embrace this awareness fully. Let it wash over you and illuminate every choice in your wardrobe. The truth about your clothing's energy is awakening you even as you read these words. Your clothing serves as spiritual armor in ways you haven't fully realized. Archangel Michael surrounds you with protective light, helping you see how your attire shields your energy field. Certain fabrics, colors, and styles act as buffers against negative energy, while others amplify your spiritual gifts. This isn't about superstition, but energy resonance. The guides discussing your clothing have noticed how you intuitively reach for protective colors during challenging times and expansive patterns during growth phases. Your soul knows what it needs. Your clothing choices align with your divine protection plan, even when your mind hasn't caught up. As you move through different environments and energies, your higher self guides your wardrobe selections to maintain your spiritual balance and boundaries. Understanding your clothing's energy will transform your daily spiritual practice. Once you recognize what your guides see in your attire choices, getting dressed becomes a sacred act. Past preferences that seemed random will reveal themselves as intuitive wisdom. The black outfit you were drawn to wasn't just about simplicity, but about energetic protection during vulnerability. The bright colors you suddenly craved weren't just mood shifts, but your soul calling for vibrational elevation. This knowledge doesn't require buying new clothes, but seeing your existing wardrobe through spiritual eyes. The impact ripples through all areas of life as you align your physical covering with your energetic intentions. You'll notice subtle shifts in how people respond to you, how environments feel, and how your own energy flows when you dress with conscious awareness. Your clothing becomes a tool for manifestation, protection, and spiritual expression. This is ancient wisdom that modern life has obscured but never erased. Type 4444 to align your clothing choices with divine purpose moving forward. Each item you select will carry more intentional energy after receiving this understanding. Trust. The intuitive pulls towards certain colors and styles. Archangel Michael says, conscious dressing is a form of prayer made visible. This awareness has waited until now because you needed life experience to recognize the patterns in your clothing, choices and their connection to your spiritual journey. To fully embrace clothing consciousness, begin your day with intention. Before opening your closet, take 3 deep breaths and ask your guides, what energy do I need to embody today? Then notice what colors or items draw your attention. This isn't about perfect choices, but aligned ones. When shopping, pause before purchasing to check if the item resonates with your spiritual frequency, not just visual appeal. Notice how your body feels when touching different fabrics. This is energy communication. Start paying attention to patterns in your clothing choices during significant life events. Which colors do you reach for during challenges? What styles comfort you during transformation? Your clothing archive tells your spiritual story. Don't judge past choices, they served you at the time. Moving forward, let each clothing selection become a mindful creation of your energetic field. Your clothing choices heal the disconnect between physical form and spiritual essence. How many times have you felt not quite yourself in certain outfits? That discomfort was your energy system communicating truth. The spiritual guides discussing your attire see how clothing aligns or misaligns with your authentic frequency. This understanding creates unity between your external presentation and internal reality. The fabrics touching your skin can either amplify or dampen your natural vibration. Type 888 to claim the healing and harmony coming through conscious clothing choices. This number sequence activates the frequency of alignment between inner and outer expressions. The divine is weaving threads of intention through your wardrobe, helping you dress in ways that honor your true spiritual signature. This clothing revelation marks a turning point in how you present yourself to the world. It's not about fashion, but frequency. As you open to conscious dressing, you'll release old patterns of choosing clothes from limited perspectives. Your wardrobe becomes a spiritual practice, each selection a form of energy work. This is your awakening to the ancient. Art of adornment as spiritual technology. Type 999 to embrace this transformation in your relationship with clothing. This number sequence activates completion of unconscious dressing patterns and welcomes spiritual alignment through attire. The divine is elevating your understanding, and this awareness is just the beginning of your conscious creation. You are stepping into power through something as seemingly simple as getting dressed. This message has reached you because you're ready to see the sacred in the seemingly ordinary. Your clothing choices moving forward will carry the light of conscious creation, shifting your energy in profound yet subtle ways. Trust what you feel, drawn to wear. Archangel Michael says, you are expressing divine language through fabric and form. The spiritual guides who notice your clothing see the truth of your soul expression. As you dress with awareness, doors of perception will open. Your light will shine more authentically, not because your clothes are different, but because your intention aligns with your spiritual frequency. Open your heart to the divine dialogue happening in your closet. Your clothing awaits your conscious recognition of its spiritual power.